Welcome. This is Dr. David D. Schein, Professor, Associate Dean, Attorney, Consultant, Author, and all-round useful person, and the host of Saving America. And what I do periodically is I do some segments that I call Failing America, where I recognize public figures and public organizations for not doing what they should be doing to support the American society, the American government, and just the people on the street, which would be really super if the rest of the organizations out there really worked for the people. And so today we are giving an F grade to Ercot. And Ercot, if you're wondering, because I had to look it up, I hadn't really heard of it before, but I should have, stands for the Electric Reliability Council of Texas. And I think we're going to have to change that acronym to the Electric Unreliability Council of Texas, given that they failed in their primary job, which is to make sure that Texans have electric power when they need it. Controls 90% of the power in Texas, serving 26 million customers. They cover an electric power grid that has more than 46,500 miles of wires and 680 plus generating units, many of which were not working this week, which is why we had the big winter emergency here in Texas. And so I'm not sure that it's that bad that Texas has its own power grid and is not tied into the clowns on the East Coast or the clowns on the West Coast. But in any event, if you're going to stay independent and not be able to borrow power from the cats on the East or the West, you sure better be able to run your own show. We had 6 days without sun. Take solar power off the list. We have windmills out, or wind turbines out in West Texas, a substantial number. Apparently, the ones installed here were not designed for cold weather, and many of them froze up and stopped producing energy. Now, somebody pointed out that in Ontario, Canada, there are wind turbines up there. I'm sure they are built differently since it's a whole lot colder much of the year in Canada than it is here in Houston, Texas. So it's certainly something that's going to need to be looked into. But I understand the main culprit, and again, to be fair, when we're talking about fossil fuels, is gas. Gas-powered plants can be brought online and brought offline quickly, easily, but they have an issue, and that is that it is so rare to have extreme winter cold that a lot of the plants are taken down in the wintertime to do seasonal maintenance. So Ercot needed to police things better. It needed to anticipate the cold, maybe put some of those plants back online, get the other plants to produce better. And I understand there was a massive failure in winterizing traditional plants to get ready for any part of winter, much less what hit us this week. And so with that, we again award Ercot, the Texas Electricity Unreliability Council, our F grade for this season of emergency winter weather. And this is Dr. David D. Schein saying, join us again.